What is good, Ninja? OG over here from PlayerEssence, and welcome to the PE Nintendo Switch gaming video that I have here for you guys. Today we have some awesome information for you, so let's go ahead and get right into it. So, Ultra Street Fighter 2, the final challengers, new details, HD Rumble, replays, and more. So Nintendo has updated its Ultra Street Fighter 2, the Final Challengers website today. It contains a lot of information that we heard about previously, but there are some new tidbits here as well. The site covers HD Rumble, replays, and the game's various other modes and features. I'm going to be going over some of the more important details when it comes to certain things like HD Rumble. So what is new in this game? So Ultra Street Fighter 2, the Final Challengers boasts a number of improvements, upgrades, and refinements, many of which are exclusive to the Nintendo Switch, making it the ultimate version of an all-time fighting great. There are new characters such as Violent Ryu and Violent Ken. In addition to that, it does support HD Rumble, so harness the power of incredible special moves with the Joy-Con's HD Rumble feature. Feel the Hadouken shoot across the screen and across the palm of your hand, or unleash a Shoryuken as you feel it spin up inside the Joy-Con. Color editor. Customize your favorite Street Fighter characters and fight in style with the in-game color editor. Create surprising new looks for iconic fighters and stand out from the crowd with your own signature color combinations. Multiplayer and modes. Also, Street Fighter 2, the Final Challengers on the Nintendo Switch makes it very easy to play with others. A number of co-cooperative and competitive modes, as well as seamless drop-in / drop-out functionality. It's the perfect pick-up and play fighter. Whether you're at home, in a cafe, at the park, or even on a train, Nintendo Switch lets you unleash classic Street Fighter gameplay at a moment's notice. You have the TV mode, so you can place the Nintendo Switch console, the TV Switch dock, duke it out on the big screen at home, just like the good old days. Handheld mode, play solo, and a large, beautiful display wherever you go. Link two consoles together for wireless two-player. Tabletop mode, simply prop up Nintendo Switch with the built-in stand, remove the Joy-Con, hand one to a friend, and now you're both ready to rumble. You also have arcade mode, you have versus, you have the buddy battles. There's also online play. Struggling to find a sparring partner? Hop online to fight against friends and foes the world over in ranked or casual matches. Show your prowess with online leaderboards that track both your overall player points and character-specific battle points. You also have the Way of the Hadou mode, and that is the motion sensing mode where you can shoot Hadoukens and hurricane kicks and all of that. There's training, fight requests, which is forge new rivalries with fight requests. If you enable fight requests in the menu, nearby and online players can challenge you to battle when you're playing in arcade mode. Should you accept, they'll jump seamlessly into your game just like they joined you at the arcade cabinet. You have replays, and then you have the typical cast of characters from Street Fighter 2, Ryu, Ken, Chun-Li, Guile, Cammy, Bison, Blanca, Zangief, Dhalsim, Vega, Sagat, Balrog, Akuma, Fei Long, E Honda, T-Hawk, DJ. Awesome stuff there. Ultra Street Fighter 2, the Final Challengers is looking really amazing, and I'm loving that online feature. I like the rankings and all of that, so I'm looking forward to this game. Comes out May 26th in the US. Are you guys going to be picking up Ultra Street Fighter 2, the Final Challengers on the Nintendo Switch? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright, and moving on to the next article here. GameStop is distributing Lycanroc, the midnight form for Pokemon Sun and Moon in the US starting on May 15th. GameStop will be holding a new distribution for Pokemon Sun and Moon. Players will be able to obtain a level 50 Lycanroc in its midnight form with a code at participating stores. With the no-guard ability, hard-hitting moves such as Stone Edge and Fire Fang will never miss. Lycanroc also comes with a Life Orb. GameStop's distribution begins on May 15th and it'll last till June 5th. Now, I have no idea what a Lycanroc is. I haven't played or beat all of Pokemon Sun and Moon at this point. I'm waiting for that Pokemon Stars confirmation, but I will be picking this one up because I'm pretty confident Nintendo will be able to let you transfer your Pokemon over from Pokemon Sun and Moon on the Nintendo 3DS to whatever version of Pokemon Sun or Moon to the new Pokemon game that has come to Nintendo Switch at some point. So I am going to go pick this up. Are you guys excited for this Lycanroc? Now, we don't have word on the UK when it comes to game stores, but I'm pretty sure that Game or something like that will also get a similar deal. So if you live in Europe, just have to hang tight and see what the details are when they become available. All right, moving on to the next article here. The Nintendo Switch eShop charts for May 4th, 2017. And Nintendo Switch obviously is doing really well when it comes to digital content. We did hear that the Neo Geo titles have sold over 200,000 copies worldwide. So very successful, the Hamster Corporation. So let's get into these top 10. There was 15 here, but I'm going to get into the top 10. So starting off with number 10 is Tumbleseed, which is new. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild at number 9. Fast RMX at number 8. Has Been Heroes at number 7. Number 6, we have The Wonder Boy, The Dragon's Trap. Number 5, we have Shovel Knight Treasure Trove. Number 4, we have Snipper Clips. Number 3, we have Kamiko. Number 2, we have Puyo Puyo Tetris. And number 1, we have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. A couple different things here. I'd like to see that Kamiko, that really cheap adventure game, $5 I think, is doing well on the Nintendo Nintendo Switch. Also, Puyo Puyo Tetris up high for that style of game. A lot of people have been talking about this game. I've only played the demo. I need to check out the full version. People are saying that the story mode is super fun and the online play is really good. And of course, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is probably going to be at the eShop charts for quite some time because that game is really good and it's the perfect pick up and play game. Always have it on your system wherever you are. Don't have to worry about the cartridge at all if you want to just have that game. So I think titles like Mario Kart, titles like Super Smash Bros., those are always great to download and have it because those are like evergreen titles and ever play titles. You might not play it for a while, but then you'll come back to it eventually when a friend comes over or when new content comes out. So yeah, I can see why Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is at the top of the charts here. Let me know what you guys think though. Did you guys pick up any of the new titles here or any of the titles that were in the top 10? Let me know in the comment section below. And following off the heels of that success on the eSharps of how good Mario Kart 8 has done, an analyst says that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's sales are not an ordinary success. It is a mega hit. This comes from Jefferies equity analyst Atul Goyal, and he says, quote, "No, this is not just your ordinary success. The scale of the success is many times bigger than what is visible with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe sales of 459,000 units exceeding Mario Kart Wii's sales of 405,000 units. Analyzing the scale, we realize that the like-for-like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is a mega hit on a different scale altogether, maybe 5 to 10 times better. On the launch day in the US, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe sold 459,000 units. By March 31st, 2017, the Nintendo Switch had an install base of about 1.2 million in the Americas, and probably 1.5 million by the end of April. The earlier launch day record was earlier held by Mario Kart Wii, launched in April 2008. Recall that Mario Kart Wii was launched 17 months after the Wii launched, November 2016. By March 31st, 2008, the Wii had a global install base of 24.45 million. Nintendo Switch was at 2.74 million by March 2017, and its install base in the Americas was 10.6 million. Switch was 1.2. So basically what he's doing there, he's comparing and seeing like just how drastic the sales were. The fact that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Nintendo Switch beat Mario Kart on the Wii with such a higher install base at the time as far as the systems were out is just incredible. Like an incredible amount of people purchased this game considering the install base, considering what's going on, and when comparing it to the highest selling game in the Mario Kart franchise, which is Mario Kart Wii. So I do feel that it's going to continue, and once again, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is going to continue selling and selling. Don't think it will reach Mario Kart Wii's numbers just because there will be another Mario Kart game at some point, and I think that will take the sales for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but at the same time, I think it's going to do a lot better than Mario Kart 8, which sold over 8 million, so I think this one's actually going to top it, just depending on when Mario Kart 9 comes out. But I think based on these sales, Mario Kart 9 might be a little bit further off just because of how awesome these sales are for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Alright, and moving on to the last article here. Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentia for the Nintendo 3DS will probably be the last mainline installment on the system. So, in an interview with Dengeki Nintendo, Fire Emblem producer Hitoshi Yagami says that Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentia will probably be the last mainline entry to appear on the Nintendo 3DS. The spin-off Fire Emblem Warriors will still come to Nintendo 3DS, but the next main entry in the series will be hitting the Nintendo Switch in 2018. With the focus on that title, it does seem unlikely there will be another entry on the Nintendo 3DS, and this was a given. I talked about this a while ago. I think it might have been a couple weeks ago or a month ago. I said, you know what, this is probably the last mainline game that we're getting, since we're getting a huge Fire Emblem game on the Nintendo Switch in 2018, and I have to commend Nintendo and Intelligent Systems for jumping on that quickly and not waiting. Fire Emblem, it's one of those games to where it's not going to sell like crazy amounts like a Mario or like even like a Zelda or something like that, or an Animal Crossing, but it's always going to bring some of the core fans and some of the hardcores of Nintendo fans to purchase your system. Fire Emblem Awakening did that. Fire Emblem Fates did that. Fire Emblem Echoes came out once the saturation of the 3DS was already kind of high, so it's kind of hard to gauge on there. But when the Fire Emblem game comes out for the Nintendo Switch, in my opinion, it is going to be a good system seller for the Nintendo Switch. It is going to push systems because Fire Emblem is such an intelligently crafted game. The way that they put everything together, the way the storylines work, the new characters, the content they have in there, it's always engaging and always super fun. I'm really looking forward to Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentia on the Nintendo 3DS, even though I don't play my 3DS much anymore, but I'm looking forward to that one, and I'm going to boot up the 3DS in order to play that game. So I think really this was probably made by a staff that was kind of left back a bit after Fire Emblem Fates finished up, and now they're wrapping it up. It's pretty much already out in Japan and selling okay. So I do feel that the team is really going to move over, and now you don't have to worry about portable or console or certain play styles. You can just make the game on the Nintendo Switch, and it'll be the first time, like Nintendo even stated, that there's been a console Fire Emblem game since, like, what, the Wii? It's been so long, and there hasn't been any Fire Emblem games when it comes to mainline series in HD. There just hasn't been any, so this will also be the first mainline Fire Emblem game in HD, and that is super exciting. I can't wait to see the leap from what they did from the last console one, which was Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, or Fire Emblem, the one on the Wii. That was the last one they did. They skipped the Wii U. There was no Fire Emblem or main Fire Emblem game on the Wii U. So I can't wait to see how everything plays out with the characters, how it looks, and what they do going forward. And like I said, this is going to be a big game for Nintendo. There's going to be a lot of people that are excited for this. Let me know what you guys are expecting. What do you want to see in this next Fire Emblem game? I'm just happy that they're doing it, because I think the more RPGs, especially awesome strategy RPGs with the type of depth that Fire Emblem has, the better for the Nintendo Switch. So let me know what you guys think about this and the news in the comment section below. Alright guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and hit that like button if you did like it. Let me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for the latest news, reviews, discussions, and more. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you ninja for the next video. Peace.